beautiful thing about the borough presidency, right? When I talk about the equity and inclusion of all communities, you are the advocate for your borough to City Hall. And whatever that mayor is doing or not doing, you can agree respectfully. But you also have to have a relationship where you bring back the bacon, so to speak, or in this case, the eggs. And so the reality is that you have to be able to go and say, you know what, Mayor, I don't need you to cut this funding. I need more funding for this. And in order to build those relationships, I call it you can't have beef, right? Whoever that mayor is, you have to work for them for the better of your community, because the expectation of a politician is to represent community. And so for me, whether it's school funding, whether it's hospital funding, whether it's parks, I have to say, you know what, you've given me $45 million as part of the new charter, but the reality is, how do I get those secondary bonuses? The borough president spoke at a forum talking about they only get $1.7 million. But if you guys remember when Marty Markowitz had the Best of Brooklyn, Eric Adams had One Brooklyn, you use public-private partnerships to raise money so that you can do beautiful things like Wingate and Seaside Concert, but that you could also bring the community back. As a normal citizen, I've sponsored 2 or 3 events in Bed-Stuy, Canarsie, with only $2,000. So when you start to look at community, you have to build relationships. And I think as a borough president, everybody has to be in your pocket as your friend. And even if you don't agree with them, much like Jamani says, you have to be able to deliver for your community.